Alright, so this isn't really a review. I just wanted to take like a minute or two and talk about two of the AC/DC CDs I have that aren't like regular albums. So like when I eventually get around to, well, when I finish reviewing all the AC/DC albums and I do my like best to worst ranking or worst to best ranking, whatever it is, I'm not going to rank these albums. And so the first one I'm going to talk about is the 74 Jailbreak EP, which is kind of the reason I'm putting this video out now. Is I think this particular one was released in America in between Flick of the Switch and Fly on the Wall. So it's 5 songs. I think they were from the Australian version of High Voltage. So they're with Bon Scott. This was a CD that I got for Christmas, I think in, I want to say probably like 2007. So it was one of the like kind of earlier AC/DC things that I got and was listening to. So even though I wasn't going to like rank it or review it normally, I kind of wanted to talk about it because I did listen to this a lot growing up, and I enjoy it even though it's only 5 songs. It's got a Jailbreak on it, the title track, which is really one of my favorite AC/DC songs, I think. It's just like a fun song, Bon Scott song. It's got some kind of like, Angus kind of like makes his guitar sound like some different things at one point, and there's one point where it's supposed to sound like gunshots, and I'm honestly not sure what the sound effect is that they're using. It sounds really weird, but I've always just wondered what that sound is. The second song on it, You Ain't Got a Hold on Me, it's just kind of a catchy song. It's got some cool guitar parts on it. Show Business is kind of like, it's like a Bon Scott song. It's almost like it's a long way to the top, but it's a pretty cool song. The fourth song, Soul Stripper, is the only one I used to skip a lot as a kid because the vocals don't start till like 2 minutes in. And I always used to think it was an instrumental because I was way too impatient to listen to that like amount of just instrumental music that long when I was that age. But now it's actually a pretty decent track, just kind of a weird song. And the fifth and final track on it is a cover of Baby Please Don't Go. And it's really good. It's got some cool guitar playing on it. So yeah, 74 Jailbreak. Check it out if you listen to the AC/DC albums and you're a fan, especially if you like the Bon years. If you're a fan of the High Voltage album, you'll probably like this. It's pretty good. And the other one I wanted to talk about was Who Made Who, which is the soundtrack for the Stephen King movie Maximum Overdrive. I can't talk. Which I only saw that once when I was really little. It was on TV on like Halloween, sometime in the 90s, I think. And yeah, it was like a bunch of appliances were coming to life, killing people or something, but he had AC/DC do the soundtrack for it. And there's 3 original songs on this. I bought this really just for the song Who Made Who, because I wanted to hear it, and I didn't have the internet at the time, so I had to actually buy the album to listen to the song. And it's a good song. It's a cool song. This album has Simon Wright on it, who's the first drummer that replaced Phil Rudd after Flick of the Switch. And it's got 2 instrumentals on it, DT and Chase the Ace. One of them has like more kind of guitar soloing, and the other one's just kind of like repetitive and goes on for a while. I mean, they're not bad for instrumentals, but they're not like extremely interesting. And other than that, this album has You Shook Me All Night Long, Sink the Pink, which I haven't talked about yet because I haven't reviewed Fly on the Wall yet, Ride On, Hell's Bells, Shake Your Foundations, another song I haven't talked about yet, and it ends with For Those About to Rock. So it's kind of like, I don't know, an interesting, like, not really a greatest hits because it has like Ride On it from the like Bon era, and then it's got like some of the more recent popular songs. So it's almost like I don't know, it's like two new instrumentals, one new song, and like some of their more recent popular songs and one random Bon Scott song. So it's kind of an interesting collection of songs from them, but I mean, there's not really any reason to like buy it now unless you're a collector or something. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about those two albums. I'm not going to rank them when I rank the AC/DC albums, but they're just kind of interesting, so I thought I'd do a short kind of bonus video on them.